Hey, King Gamer, EDT. Howdy. Bonjour. And bienvenido. Well, I'm not getting your notice. Well, you're here, so. Right, I think we're so early. Honestly, there's like 3 people here. Do you normally get notified about live streams? I feel like even from people I sub to with noties, I get that. Just haven't seen the red dot. Nice. They seem green eggs, plural. I don't know, my frames seem slightly off right now, and I'm not entirely sure why. Like, it's still high frames, but it feels like I'm losing a couple. Okay, cool. So we can get games. It's time. Is it though? It's time to do. Low-key, when that award is redeemed, I kind of want to make it play the Yu-Gi-Oh theme song. Trust me with jars of a bunch of different honeys. Damn, how many honeys do you have? I do love some honey. Damn, that's what I should have gotten when I got groceries today. I am running out of honey for my tea. Oh, 1 jar. I was about to say, I mean, I can understand if it's like multiple different types of honeys, but I'm like, there's only so many different honeys. Yeah, I would flip into that, but honestly, they all waited for me, so I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. All right, that works. Say no! You had it! Bro had that one. He didn't want to jump for it. Should have gotten a Costco instead of my 4-pack of grand pianos. Gotta stop buying pianos. Yeah, I stayed at his doctor's house for a couple days, and it was just chock full of pianos. I couldn't even fit into the guest bathroom because it was just piano. He's like, oh, you mean the piano closet? I'm like, no, there's a toilet in here. There's a bathroom. He's like, I think it's a piano closet. Nice. Good pass, teammate. Skibbity reset. That is what they call it, Dario. How you doing? I'm off today, so I saw the notifications that you went live. Oh, good. I mean, it's close enough to... It's pianist to pianist. Are you peenier? No, I'm the peeniest. We're just gonna hit that open space-ish. Woo! Okay, there we go. Yes. All right, call Sensei, bring it across. How you in hockey? Whoop. I'm not gonna lie, my brain turned off. I thought he was out of boost. I need to see this again. Oh, he's using black boost. I couldn't even see that. I was like, oh, he's out of boost. He's not moving fast. I'll be able to have more than enough time. And he just snarfed it off my face. Wow, that's kind of wild. Also, Hockey, I thought you were going to go with Hawkeye. Are you still waiting for your next name change, though? It's like a 1.5 or 3 month waiting period or something? There is 8 seconds of delay. Come back to your name. All right, fair enough. No, it's wide open! No, that's too fast. Hi, Bojack. Yeah, I'm super slow to that, but I was like just hoping this guy was slow enough that he wouldn't go immediately. Hi, Foofs. Bonk! Bonk! Get out the way! Cameron from YouTube. I feel like there's been multiple Camerons, so I don't remember you off the top of my head. Hello, hello, Justin. Bonk. Excellent. Nagi, let it bounce. Now jump. Perfect. Double it. Teammate. Doctor, thank you with the 50 bits.
Bonk me and then just bonk me till I can bonk my bonk dispatcher.
Wow, that's terrible. I did not expect that bounce to be as heavy as it was. Oh my god, that was a close one. I thought I'd die. Bonk. I just realized my stream deck was not on. Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh! Honey cover cashews? That does sound good. I marketed it, pet the mod, thank you. He's fighting for his life to win this game. We're trying out here, you know? Hey, Quellis. Yeah, it's been a while, but I've also been a while since I've been live. Took like a 2-week break for Worlds. A month where up to it's how it's going. It's going well. Also, quick question, you guys. Have you guys ever gone shopping in like the middle of the day, like on a weekday? Because I'm blown away. Growing up, I felt like whenever I used to get out of school at like on a half day or something, it'd be like 12, and we'd go to the grocery store in my hometown, and there'd be like no one there because like, you know, people are working. And I just went to HEB on Monday at like 1 o'clock, and it was fucking packed. Like, every single spot was taken. I was fighting for my life in the aisles with my cart. I was like, what do you people do all day? Like, I understand I have like a fake job, you know, like that allows me to go shopping whenever I want. But like, there were like grown men and women, like my age and like slightly older. And I'm like, do you all just have a break right now? Are you all on lunch break? Do you have like an on-call job where you just have like a pager or whatever? Like, what is going on? I was blown away by that. You have an American Dream on a weekday, it's almost as bad as the day we went. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you people doing all day? Like, that many people can just take time off work? Walmart in peak season? Oh, I feel that, yeah. Going into any massive store when it's like completely packed is terrifying. Oh, they have a pager? Oh. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know, I've just found that so strange because I'm like, I genuinely wanted to start asking people. I'm like, what do you do for a living? I actually kind of wanted to just like interview people. If I had an expensive enough camera and a microphone, I would totally just start interviewing people. Yeah, wondering how everyone else could be there. That's what I'm saying, Bojack. Like, what is everyone doing? Are they all on lunch break? Do they just have a late start to their day? Are their hours different? Like, every single person there? Like, you can't all be like college students and like people who, I don't know, start their day late, you know? Also, there's not one world in my life in which I would, unless I live like right next to my work or something, there's no way I would use my lunch break to like go get groceries, you know? Would you rather not eat steak again or not eat tacos again? Oh, that's actually kind of a good one. Tacos are really good. I could low-key go without steak. I eat mostly chicken anyway. Beef is really only consumed by me. The problem is you couldn't really go to a steakhouse and truly enjoy it unless it's like some place that serves a lot of different types of meats. You guys still have steak tacos? Well, I'm assuming that is in the Venn diagram. It's like anything that is within the steak circle. Can't be a college student. Ithaca's like, am I a joke to you? Ithaca is a joke to me. Because Ithaca is gorgeous. No, but Ithaca is gorgeous. I love that place. That was a college I was almost recruited to. I did the math actually a while back. 1/8 of my entire graduating class went to Cornell. In case you guys are wondering how much we really stack those upstate New York fake Ivies. That's what we used to call it to everyone. It's like, oh, I'm going to an Ivy League. It's like, oh, you're going to Harvard? It's like, no. Oh, you going like Brown? No. Oh, you going to like Yale? No. Okay, then where are you going? Cornell? Like, no, that's not it. I went to the school called the Public Ivy. It's SUNY Geneseo. #1 in undergraduate education and value for your dollar, according to the U.S. News and World Report. That's why I'm so much smarter than everyone else, in case you guys are wondering. Oh, nice. Hi, Crips. Hi, are you better than J-Dukes? I mean, depends on the game mode, I guess. Isn't he like SSL? I mean, I have been SSL multiple times, Crepes. The disrespect you're laying on me right now. Okay. I was like, I don't think teammate has that. You might need my help. Fun fact, my lowest, or my hometown school, St. John Fisher, was like a nationally ranked school. But there's also one called Nazareth College, which is like a Catholic school, that was rated #2 in the entire nation for worst value for your dollar. I was like, wait a minute, #2 in what? Like New York State? Like upstate? Like what is that? And I looked further and it literally had a whole map of the entire US. And they're like #2, Nazareth College, parentheses, New York. I'm like, that's actually insane. That is my hometown, you know? You're still GC3 Div 4. I'm gonna argue most people are not SSL at this point of the season just because it is super early season. You're my favorite YouTuber. I am Zawombat. What the heck? What the heck is going on over there? Hey, Mystery, thank you for the 99 cent euro. Is it still cent euro? Or do you guys do weird stuff like pounds? Where it's like, oh, it's pence or whatever. Oh, perfect. Calculated. Williams College is the worst value. I don't remember the article. I just remember my dad looking through and he goes, "Hey Jeff, check this out." And he pointed at the school. I was like, "Ooh, I got recruited there for soccer. Let's not go to the second worst value." Most of the schools are pretty arbitrary, so I'm guessing they were all private schools that just like offered very little, but they were like, you should pay $70K because they don't like understand that the reason people pay $60K to go to like Rochester University, which is like the actually good private university near us, is because like it was like world renowned versus like them where you're paying 45, 50K for like not really anything, you know? Is it weird to main battle bus? I think it's weird not to main battle bus. It's actually a good. I would main the battle bus if it was an actual bus and not like a miniature version of it. Put a whole school bus in there, Psionics. Mod it 2 streams is wild. I mean, he's my Twitch mod, so. I am automatically modded all of my Twitch mods because I trust if they come to the YouTube that they can mod effectively. Don't blow my cover? That's fair. He says, using his full legal name. Man, that's oofers. I got blooped. Should I work hard and try to play college soccer or major in something more mentally challenging? The way that's written makes it sound like college soccer would be your major. You can do both. I went to school for college soccer and then immediately injured myself and then proceeded to not play soccer in college. So I would say you should choose to major in what you want, but you have to be a lot more diligent about studying and managing your time. There's a reason a lot of athletes' GPAs suffer in the first semester, because even though their classes aren't their easiest, because they're all like 100 levels and entry level stuff, like standard credits they have to take, a lot of them slack off. And that's the hardest thing about college, in my opinion, is learning how to be self-disciplined. I feel like low-key D3 soccer is where like I was kind of like, because like it was something to occupy my time, but I'm like, if this isn't paying for my schooling, you know, like why am I here? But unfortunately, all my D1, D2 offers that I had, I was not allowed to take because my girlfriend at the time, pro tip, don't do this, what I'm about to tell you. My girlfriend at the time wanted me to stay in state, and all of my D1 and D2 offers were out of state. There's a D2 school called University of New Haven that offered me a pretty decent package, but I was almost 100% interested in going there just because they had blue turf. And I was like, oh, it's like Boise. That's it. Nope. That's wide. Catch flick. Ooh. Okay, we just wanted to beat him over the top there. Oof, if that was 4, that would have been excellent. Terrible catch, and they knew it. That would have gone so hard if you just passed it back instead. Man, these guys are really struggling. No, don't roll it like that. Ace gotta get up. I'm leaving. All right, bye, mister. Okay. I'm kind of upset their one goal was just literally me getting bumped right as the pass came in. Oh, it's perfect bounce, go! Oh, goes on. Oh, I didn't realize me just grabbed that. Why are people starting? Ah, that's a really good fake. Anyway, we had no chance of winning. Why Ace is biting on that one when he's already sideways? Too slow ski, think of the tier 1 for 5 months. I want to give you money, but I'm broke. How is I am Zawombat here? Well, there's no obligation to donate. Wow. I rushed that shot because I thought they'd close me down really faster. I think they kind of just gave up. They were like, all right, that's a 1 goal back for them. And then I just shot and they're like, oh, he just threw it away. Oh. Wow, that was like actually sad. They didn't have like any play. They just hit it right at me. I thought he tried to flick it or something. Are you actually just putting that there because there was a hawk on my team? Talk to a best podcast. All right. Done. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Working on getting a podcast, so I'll be able to donate. I mean, I would say you should probably save your money, but that's just me. Oh. Hey, we got the Daboy Midas. I've never lost with Midas, not even once. Oh, bonk. Baz, if I were even know the name change on Twitch, could I switch that to anything else? I think it's on a cooldown for like 30 minutes, I think is the rule for name changes. Ollie, ollie, ollie. All right, gonna leave that one. Midas, bang! Awesome. That was absolute nonsense if anyone has just witnessed that. The guy pinched it, it went straight down, bullet time speed, and it was perfectly caught to the corner by the other guy. That's nonsensical. Oh no, Crazy and I both backed off. We're both beta cucks. Too passive. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, Elias, when I saw Hawk, my brain also immediately thought of, like, where's the Tua teammate, you know? So in a way, if we get him again, it's gonna be great. Bang. Nice. I ended up not having it, so I went to go see the Killers twice instead. I mean, that's worth, but if you buy flights ahead of jury duty, that counts as valid excuse. So funny, it makes me want to die. Have any of you actually watched Talk Tua? Is it like at all interesting? Because I know some people are like jokingly watching it, like, oh, I'm unironically having a watch party for Talk Tua. But I'm like, what if like, I mean, more credit to her. If she got 1 second of internet fame for basically a sex joke on a TikTok, and then she actually turns it into like a decent career, I'm like, good for her, honestly, that's the dream. I wish I was barely relevant for a bit and then turned it into fame. All right, Bass. Into grifting? Well, it's not grifting until she starts marketing crypto or becoming incredibly right-wing out of nowhere. She did have a picture. She was hanging out with RFK Jr. and I was like, that's a little weird. But that was also at a crypto conference, but I think she was just invited, and I think she was just saying yes to anything because it was a free paycheck. So as long as she just keeps it pretty chill and doesn't start being like, maybe we should have go back to injecting bleach, then I'm going to be like, okay, we're good. I had to figure out how to get around Automod because YouTube is friendly. I mean, it's more so just like I'm just trying to police all the 10-year-olds trying to get in here and just spam stuff constantly. It's a little aggressive. Hi, gamer. Hi, Clouds. How have you been? Ooh, I don't know why I just thought I saw my flip. I just immediately went for the bump afterwards. We both went for the pinch. I love it. Sure, close one. I'm gonna leave that for crazy. What? I got there first. Lag. I hate that. Hey, Carter. Crazy, you got that? He do got that. Nah! Wait, it's 2-0. What am I doing? I thought it was 1-0. I was freaking out for a sec. Literally unlosable. We're fine. I'm very good. What about you? I've been okay. I got my YouTube paycheck, which has kept me away from crippling, depressive poorness. Impoverishment even, because I am owed currently about $8,000 from esports gigs I've worked, so waiting for that to come in. Why every time I watch a stream I find you watching 3v2? How come every time I've seen you come into my broadcast you're chatting? Some asinine BS, idiot. Ban that guy. Nah, don't ban that guy. Yet. Nah, I don't know. I like playing threes the most. We cannot ever escape the broke. Yeah, me and Bass are both owed several thousands of dollars. It's even more infuriating because it's like I was talking to my friend about this today. It's just so tilting to like. It's so tilting because like it'd be one thing if I was just like broke, you know, like if I was just like jobless, moneyless, and I was like, oh, I can't pay my bills, because it's like. Then everyone would be like, okay, get a job. Like, what are you doing? But it's like, imagine if you worked your job and then your boss was like, oh man, sorry, we can't actually pay you on your pay date. So we're gonna just be a little bit late. Is that okay? And then you're gonna be like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's fine if you're only like 2 or 3 days late. And then like 2 or 3 days later, they're like, ah, man, we're still not able to pay you. Oh God, it's okay. A week at most. Maybe 10 days. Like, well, I kind of need that, but I mean, I guess I can, you know, pay it off with a credit card or something. I don't know. I guess I could just do that, and then that's fine. And then like 2-3 weeks later, they're like, "Ah, oh, man, it sucks. We don't have your money yet." And you're like, "What are you doing?" Like, that's what it feels like. Where it's just like, I've already done the work. Like, just give me paycheck. And yet, oh man, Hawk versus Talk Tua. That literally happened to me today where they were like, Friday, we're gonna reach out to you and you'll get an email certifying the status of your payment and a date. And then that didn't happen. Like Monday, because we're back in the office, was where it'll happen. And then it didn't happen on Monday. And now there's like radio silence. And I'm like, ah, yes. Huge fan. Wait, is that Sean? Oh my God, it's Sean! Is that when is it coming? Good question. I'd also love many answers. Yeah, exactly. You're like, aren't you the ones? Well, it takes me off because it's like this company has like a lot of money. you know? So it just like, they're just, it really feels like the meme of like, hey, I want to put on an esports event. Okay, cool. Here's your money for the esports event. Cool. And then they run it and they're like, wait, we have to pay these people? I mean, yeah, you budgeted for that, right? Like, no. It's like, oh, okay. Well, they need money. And like, well, we're gonna have to pyramid scheme this a little bit. Yeah, the next gig we get hired to run, we'll just pay them out of the budget for that one. But what about that show then? Well, we'll just keep doing that. But what if we don't have enough coming in? Well, then these people are gonna have to wait. Hey, Sean. Perfect opportunity to bang. No, I'm such a bot. That was such an easy flip reset double. Well, rank you. This is GC3. Newest Northwood recruit, Sean. Yes. The only reason that team's worth anything. I heard they barely even got in D1. Losing to Illinois State. I wonder if they actually have enough of the esport money to actually pay him as like just a straight, I don't even know what his role is. Is he coach or is he like co-manager? Because I always thought Slew was the manager. That's not good. Did OC? Boo. Northwood recruit Sean out here. He's managing, trying to manage for the whole esports program. I mean, it's a good gig if you don't mind all the DMs. Canadian bacon or ham? Aren't those the same thing? Sure, that was a musty. Oh! Man, I tried to hit that with the lightest pixel of my butt, and it did not touch my butt. Hi, Andrew Humber. He worked as a pro manager and started doing full programs. I mean, I would also like doing that, I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking around for like some coordinator stuff. Problem is a lot of that stuff is either only available to students or people who have to be in person. So I'm like, unless it's a Texas school, I don't want to do that. Problem is a lot of the Texas schools, despite having a trillion different esport programs, they like none of them are hiring. And honestly, I've like debated like seeing if like I could just cold DM people and like find like some part-time things. I wouldn't mind doing that as like a resume builder. Because I eventually would like to do, if like esports ever dries up for me, I would actually love to just move into like full-time position running stuff for a school. That one gig Mizzou talked to me about back in the day was really cool. Basically, they floated the idea of like the broadcasting school would like hire me to help teach basically like the esports degree students like how to basically be a caster. And like the on-air broadcasting people would like learn from me about how to do that. Like how to gather notes, how to build a narrative, like blah, blah, blah. And basically be like a course based just on that. And like, that'd be kind of cool. Like, yeah, you kind of like default it and turn it into like a sports broadcasting thing. And I'm like, well, I've never broadcasted sports, but I have to assume it's somewhat similar. The thing that always blew my mind when it came to like football, for example, is how many players are on the field and how you have to like see a play happen and immediately like determine who the heck like caught the ball or whatever. Because when I'm watching, there's only so many times I can like watch a player catch a ball and I'm like, who was that? Like sometimes you can just tell based on like build or whatever, but I'm like, other times I'm looking at these people, I'm like, you guys basically look the same. Like you have the same build. You're both like numbers in the 80s because you're different receivers or whatever. Their haircuts don't go beyond their helmet, so you can't tell by that, you know? You're lost. Sad. Tugbo, what's up? You are not Sigma? Geez, that's kind of crazy to say. He wants to, let's go Missouri, it's cost 11 years. Well, yeah, the thing is, I would not want to go there until like a while from now. And that's also the thing. He said potentially that degree would be, that thing would be or be remote. Like I could teach that remote, which I would definitely prefer because I would not want to have to move to a state in which I actually have to pay in-state taxes. The whole reason I moved here is because all these esport events are here. on top of the fact that it's I'd have to pay like thousands of dollars less in state taxes. Don't 1v1 me. Okay. Just need to be more invested in football, I guess. I mean, I always assume like most broadcasters come with like a huge sheet where just like numerical order of all the players. So if you do see a play develop, you can just quickly be like number 88, da-da-da. And I'm sure like if you study up beforehand, you'll probably be able to like very quickly know who's who, but. I mean, they're always not flawless. It's funny listening to the NBC and like, what a run by Jamar Robinson. There's just that pause where they're like, wait, who's this guy named? Yeah, like, who's this guy again? Hairline reveal? I don't know, I'm not taking this wig off. The cost of living in Texas starting to go up like crazy right now. No. Well, maybe, I don't know. My rent stayed the exact same, so I'm good. I am gonna have to talk to my leasing office because they had a deal going on where if I signed my lease papers before a certain date, I got half off the first month of the new lease. I don't know if they've enforced that yet, so I kind of want to DM him and be like, hey, do you mind if I get that half off right now? Because I have proof my lease was signed and approved by that date, by like a month beforehand. W tax evasion? It is not tax evasion. It's literally the state law. Yeah, I paid like $4,000 in taxes, I want to say, like back when I lived in Chicago, and then it was so nice moving to Texas halfway through the day, or half the year, and there's like, oh, you moved? Okay, cool, this is what you owe, and then it was like $1,000. It's like, oh. You'll never get me to pay my taxes, yar. I've heard they're always after me, Lucky Charms. Tax evasion is cool, you can get away with it. Wait, what? Who said that? This is not financial advice. Or is it? Oh, we're out of games chat. I would say cost of living is increasing in like places like Austin, but that's because Austin is always super expensive. Austin's like the most expensive Texas city if I had to bet. Where is the game? It's 5:32. People out of work. And I sure as hell know college or high school students doing homework at 5:30 like a nerd. There he goes, doctor. Oh, I didn't realize I was still queuing. Well. Me looking at first touch, first chalkcast, and immediately knowing first touch would win, and everyone around me was doubting. They have Rizzo and CJ. I don't think y'all understand. Me and the OG boys were talking about it, and they're like, Roldiz is going to be, even though he was like a retired player, before, more or less, or player turned coach before any of them, I'm like, Roldiz should be like the best player on that field. And he was. And also, Daz is basically like GC3, and like T-Bates is an SSL, so I'm like, that team could win. And then they did. It is a little lame that their tech pauses and everything delayed them so much. I would have liked that to be like a full best of 5. I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of bad for saving that. That was kind of sick. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, grabbing this. You know the Rings map code? You could always Google it. Or, you know, be able to get on PC and then you just Steam Workshop it. Instead of a random car, you just, wait, what? Alfie. No double, interesting, okay. Fair enough. Can't be by Rocket League? Well, yeah, but if you're, I'm saying if they were already on Steam. I tried to slot that to the far side. Good aerial snoop. Oh, no, Mento. I think a lot of people think the Rings map is just like a custom map code, a custom training thing, where it's like, oh, give me the 12-digit code. And it's like, well, it's not how it is. Interesting. I was really hoping Mento was behind me. Mento scaring me. That was laggy. No, he bumped me! Bro, that was so stupid. He bumped me, and then right as I pushed back, he drove away, which then made me oversteer. God, that's such a BM. Oh. Yo, hit me on corner. Man, that would have been super cool if you didn't throw it right down the middle. All right, Cheesy, catch it back. That works. Oh, I was just about to try and take off with that. Because I was like, I might get caught on this one, but I wasn't sure. That's... Oh, wow. Almost very cool by him. Any tips in Plat 1 trying to do aerials off the wall? You should be learning how to fast aerial more than anything else. Like the #1 thing. Like, yeah, learning how to play off the wall is important, but like not nearly the most important thing, in my opinion, as a Plat. Oof. Oh, I hit that underneath. I was trying to get... See, that's how we... Oh my God, I was about to say, I'm like... Okay. Use Bacchus mod? No, you have to be on PC specifically. Alright, trying to bounce it in. Oh, man, I didn't put ahead of him. We're definitely gonna lose off a demo since that seems to be the only way that they're getting like good shots off. All right, pop that over him just because there's no one there. It's gonna cause the rotation to be a little bit weird. Mento, catch that? Perfect. Dish. Nice. Geo actually might get back to that. A little scared. Okay, cool. Rhoda's passed down. Okay, just went for the pure beat. Rhoda's gonna be late. Mento needs to disguise how much boost he has because... Okay, I was about to sound like that's really bad if they realize he's on nothing. Good job. Rhoda's wins that. Oh, he went high. Mento, go. What skin is that? This is Fire God Multichrome. Man. All right, good flick around on the hook shot. Ooh. Save. Mento, tap, 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 tap. Perfect. Into the ceiling. On the 5th even. Oh, hello. All right, we'll just grab some pads. I don't even think that corner's gonna spawn. Huh? Wow, that was hyper unfortunate. For some reason, I think he's ignoring my messages. I don't know, Joe, you kind of strike me as the chatter whose form of humor is just trying to say increasingly shocking things and then thinking that's funny, but it's like, it's just, you're going for like a, whoa, what is that? And it's like, I don't know, I'm not really into that, so. I'll read most of your messages, but occasionally you'll just type something that I'm just like, I'm not gonna read that. See a lot of weird cuts in rotation. I mean, a little bit. We're playing a full party, so. Whose humor? Yours, Joe. Also, as those games get more intense, I do tend to read chat less because I have to, I can't like look away for 2-3 seconds to look away to look at whatever's going on. You see what other cuts? I mean, on our team, kind of. Mento is playing a little more passive, a little bit. Don't scam my custom car. I don't know what you mean by custom. You. That's why I asked you for clarification because I was like, hey. I was like, what'd you say? You said instead of random card, let me just pick. Oh, pick with a K. You didn't put the K, so I was like, what are you talking about? But that's not how it works. It's literally called random. You can't ask for a random card and then be like, all right, let me not like leave it to fate. I'm like, well, it's kind of the whole point, right? Oof. Horrible take up. Oof, I like the part where I also don't hit that at all in the air. Okay. They were going to be a little close in that. Return that thought. Hey, DJ. Just wondering if I could pick it. Well, it says random, so no. I mean, yeah, it's like, Catherine, you don't need to like actually engage in like a conversation, but you just can't just spam random nonsense over and over, because it's like at a certain point you're not even, you might as well just be a bot. What a flick, oh my. Maybe I got shot, he's in the hospital? I am sorry about that, wow. Hopefully they're doing all right over time. You been doing okay? I've been doing okay, DJ. They're not encouraged. Yes, another small child on their parents' phone. THEY apostrophe RE. Oof. Just watching you. Miss you being watched by you, Nathan. My rank is Im's Doctor. I don't know, like Diamond. How? I swear I'm watching this man challenge 7 seconds late and he's still getting his touch away. I love Taco consensually. I don't know about that. Hey, Scarlet. Miss. Oh, never mind. That was a little wide. Can I play 1v1? No. Just want to let your viewers know something about Jesus. Okay, good to know. That was super laggy. Wow. Did that show on the replay? It didn't. Can I play 3v3 or 1v1? No. I do not play with people I do not know. Oh. I was gonna go for like the on the ground, like lazy musty. I'm eating a pack of saltines. That man is gonna go to the hospital for dehydration. Or Jono 100? That's a good point. Wait. Ah! It's so hard to scoop on those. Well played. Is it possible to stream snipe in this game, hypothetically? I mean, yeah, if you're around the same OMR, you can just queue in the same servers. Luckily, that's not really a problem, because most people who want to troll are too bad at the game to get in my lobbies, so. Also, the only way you could really stream snipe in a way that's stupid, because people think of like stream sniping as like, oh, I'm in your game. It's like, well, that's fine. If you're in my game and you're playing, that's great. But like, if you are in my game and purposely trying to lose, then it's like, yike. All right, create new preset, custom, random. Oh, baby, the cat with the vaguely God of War axe. That's nice. Are you content with this random car? Oh wait, I have Bacchus on. That's not true random. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Peak. Okay, good. Look at the champion reward wheels. Carbon fiber Honda Civic with the Nemo, the clownfish decal. What boost do we have? Oh, that's a loud one. That's a koi fish. How are we doing, DT? It's just me, or is this like an abnormally loud boost? I feel like it's at like 170% of like the regular game volume. I was kind of fascinated that bronze, silver, gold is the lowest ranks in Rocket League. Like, is platinum really worth more than gold? Is it weird, like, weird sound? Oh yeah, it's. Hi, Cap. Man, we really out here with no cues. Wah, wah, wah. Exactly. Did you run an atomic 3-stack? No, but I've been waiting for it. There's at least one pro player 3-stack that runs the 3s at around this time. This is me at the skate park, wah, crying. I just find it weird that like bronze, silver, gold are the lowest ranks in Rocket League, you know? I cried home like a real man? Yes. Used to be more expensive and harder to acquire. I'm a pro bronze player. Good to know, Fallen. How you doing? Oof, that was just too far away. Luckily, Miller can't. Well, okay, well, that's important. Just a little too far away from that. Nah, I went too high on it. It bounced down slightly more than I expected to. I'm running my department alone. Oh, my turtle. Better be paying for that. That guy just get down Mr. Presidented my shot. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddies. So personally, I would like it if we didn't do that. What happened here? I got yeeted him and you went for that with 50 boost? That's not how it works. 3 people's jobs, 1 pay. Damn, you're just like Virgil, my homie that works at USF. That's like all of his, we have a channel in the Discord for venting where you post stuff you're upset about and you want to vent about, but you have to post in all caps, and a lot of his stuff is just how incompetent everyone in his department is and how they all rely on him so much. But they won't hire like new people, you know? Hello, Alejo Jam. What the? Well, you stopped! Oh, Echoes, what was that? That was so confusing. Dude is about to take that and he just drove away. That blew my brain. I was like, wait, why? About people that cost because they're sick. I mean, if people are authentically sick, I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not against that. I'm back, baby. Hey, Mendel. Like, I used to get angry at people who showed up to work with like the sniffles or like a heavy cough. It was like, bro, you're gonna make me sick now. I mean, it's more of a different problem if like multiple people are calling out sick and you have like no one to cover. Then it's like, okay, well, maybe the people who are sick can get a day off, and maybe not the people who are just requesting time off, you know? They're going out drinking? Oh, that's cool. I would report that secretly. I don't know. I feel like as a job, you need to be a little bit, I feel like to make your workers actually like you, if you request time off or sick, I feel like you should probably just be like, okay, that's fine, feel better. But to a certain extent, if it's like a frequent thing or multiple people are calling out all together, I'd probably be like, I need to say doctor's note or something. Because like at a certain point, it's like, I'd like to trust you, but ooh, this was not winnable. Shall return. All right, see you, birdie. I was banking real hard on that guy hitting it off the corner. Trust this kid as far as I can throw him. I mean, how throwable is he? Garbage. Not throwable. Okay, good to know. Ayo? Honestly, chat, I kind of dig it. The Bob's Ramen LED Huntress decal? Oh, it's funny. Instead of saying Huntress, it's Bob's Rameness. That's funny. Emoji, that was a random car that a Twitch viewer endorsed. Don't get me a day off ever. I'd rather have the ability to take time off, and doc is expensive, but getting a note from if it's common cold, I ain't gonna say mean things about it over people, but he is. You didn't have to say that at all. You could have just said he is not skitty, and you've been like, all right. Do I want this? Oh, it's only 300, hell yeah. Yay, ramen taco, yay, ramen, yay. That's kind of cool. The Draco Earth decal? I mean, I haven't really looked at the new Draco stuff. My thought was that I saw it on Twitter and I was like, eh. And then I moved on. These decal, Elias coming to the YouTube, ayo. It's Cap. Oof. A ramen taco? Just a tortilla, just with a bunch of broth in it. God, this is terrible. Doesn't hold together at all. Why is the tortilla soaking through? Yeah, I definitely did not get that reset. Oof. Hey Ben, I've been alright 12x, taking some days off. We were hyper depressive this past week. Hence why streams were butt. Oh. But now we're slightly less depresso. And therefore we're so back. Oh. That was tough because I saw my teammate chase that, and then I was like, okay, Cap has it, and then Cap didn't have it. But I prepped for all those other touches. A little bit wide on that, sad. Going to store as high as okay. Is this about customers? Some stores require their customer base to be high. Note Taco Bell. Okay. Nice. Hello, Slaw. Like I hit in the head with a boulder. For some reason, I feel like more home. I got hit in the head with a boulder for some reason, feel like I'm more at home in the YouTube chat. Yep, that is exactly how I describe the vibe of YouTube chat. You sped up through physical means the years of the Gen A, Gen Z brain rot. Oh, love the fact when everyone whiffs and then it turns into an assist. Huge fan. I mean, yeah, working customer service, people can't describe what they want, I'm sure is really fun. Hey, can I get the you know that like one meat? Oh yeah, bro, totally. Went for the near post and missed my near post hook shot. Love that. Terrible at this game, chat. Wow, you missed it! No! I was playing his block. It's been so long. Have you missed me? Not really. Oh. That would have been pretty sexy. Man, we have no passing synergy at all in this lobby. It's like the 5th time where we had like a wide open pass, we've made it, and then like the guy's just like, nah, I didn't feel like it. All right, bump J. All you gotta do is save that. Nice. That's crazy. How's it crazy? Sometimes it's nice as a YouTube parent to get away from your kids, you know, take a vacation. Say it again. Yeah, I get that, Turtle. I mean, that's kind of like why stuff like that is. Because the first time it happens, you're like, haha, this is a funny anecdote. But after like the 20th time, you're like, I hate all of you and you should not be allowed to have kids and repopulate. Like, there should not be more of you. That's why I maintain that retail, anything retail, or like customer service oriented jobs like that should be mandatory, like military service in the US. I think it would literally improve so much of society if everyone had the experience of what it's like to be a bad customer. Okay. All I get here is disrespect. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Did you miss me? No. Well, you expect a yes to everything? I'm a very introverted person. I don't be missing anybody. Everyone in the world belongs to America? Someone skipped most of school. Don't homeschool kids. Man, Pass would have gone so hard right there when he was looking right at me. It's kind of what I'm talking about with the solo queue lately. Oh, okay. No! Perfect spawn, dude. That's so lame. Good composure there. Alright, this is a good game. Alright, we can get this. Cap gets a clear. It's gonna bounce kind of awful. Alright. I knew the first guy was coming for the demo. Alright, that's fine. This should be game. No, I missed a touch! And he played it anyway! I was right, but in the wrong way. Oh, he played my touch. I feel so bad. Ghost touched the crap out of that. Wow, what a dumb way to win. Oh, no. You have a sub 20k stars and average sub 40 viewers per live. Please humble yourself. I'm lost on what made me not humble. Yeah, I'm very confused why he's like, humble yourself. Did I say I'm the greatest streamer alive? Nah, bro, I was just out here. I'm the most humble person you'll ever meet. Humble AF. That was a good game though. That was. I mean, I literally on that air dribble. I'm not sure if you heard Cap. I literally was like, this should be game because I'm like, I got a good first touch and then the second touch, and I was just gonna go for like an extra little extension, maybe into a double or a dunk, and then I whiffed. And then Jay was probably like, what the heck? Talk Tuesday. Oh, it's true. I should have had it on Tuesday. How you doing, Cheap? Talk, I saved my family during a wildfire. That is true. Oh. We living? Good. Oh. Talk. Oh. Tuesday. There you go. Oh, as long as you like. Also, Cap, what happened to Mario? I have not looked at all at like any of my games. The US is here for my oil. First of all, I'm already in the US, so they can have my oil. As long as they pay me for the land. That's the dream. Just discover I own a plot of land with oil in it, and then just sell it to the government. I'd be down. That's right up there with a rich family member dying. Especially one I didn't know. That'd be great. Oh no, your great aunt just died, but she loved you. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember her, but okay, cool. All of the reward, none of the grief. Oh no, not the official United States Google account. You'd sell that to a government or corporation? I guess technically probably a corporation. There's probably like an energy company that would buy it off me. I don't think the government could really deal with it. Unless it's like an eminent domain thing, but I don't know if that's only with like Native American reservations. Where like, if I own the land and I was doing nothing with it, like I didn't have like a house or if I didn't like have like a building or some kind of business, I think they could technically just seize it from me. But I forget how that works. Can you shout out the last slice of pizza you had? Shout out to... Oh God, it was Domino's, I just realized. Man, I really was like thinking about like the pizzeria down the street, and no, it was actually a Domino's pizza. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh. Well, shout out to Meat Lovers Domino's Pizza. Wait, no, I lied. It was a lean cuisine miniature personal pizza. Because they come in kind of clutch. Quick little 450 calories, you know? It's really good when you're just, I need to finish up my calories for the day, you know? Honestly, yeah, for every super chat we get, the faster my queues click, so. $17.50-ish? Okay, we're basically the same MMR. I'm trying to think if it would go faster if we queued together. Because I don't know how many games are actually like active right now. He's being political? So I'm like 90% certain that account is you, so. $22 grams protein. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a good thing for like, okay, get a little protein in there. I mean, it's a little too many calories if you're like trying to like actually plan out your day. But for me, it's like sometimes I'll just have days I'm so busy I don't eat enough, and I'm like, that's a good way to like get that. I don't eat as much protein as I used to. I need to get back into that. Cool thing about eating a protein is even if you're not working out actively, as long as you're like halfway active, you'll still gain like a little bit of lean muscle. Obviously, it'll be like so much slower, and you won't have like nearly as defined stuff, but you will gain a little definition, especially as you lose weight. Beth Jesus, thank you for the 199. Do you gym? I don't. I need to get back into it. I learned actually the gym by my apartment is actually for free. So I'm probably just going to start using that. I don't know. I think I'm going to talk to my buddy Seb about workout stuff because I know nothing about like how to structure my workouts. I need to slowly get back into it. I also like working out. I used to just work out in my apartment back during COVID when I lived in Chicago, but I had a much bigger house. Nowadays, it's like working out in my house is just like, it's too small. Just makes me a little sweaty. So I'm like, I'd rather actually have access to like machines, not just free weights, you know? A free gym. Well, I mean, it's a pretty nicely stocked gym within my complex. I could have sworn there was like a fee that I had to pay, but they were like, nah, you just show up with your key. As long as you can scan in to the gym, which everyone in the complex can, then you can just use it. It's like, oh. I talked to some other people in my gym. I talked to some guy coming out of the gym one day. I was like, hey, I haven't used this gym ever. How do you like it? And he's like, oh, I used to have a gym membership and I canceled it when I moved here because it's actually that good. I was like, oh, cool. So if a guy who actively gyms likes it, I feel like it's a decent gym. Nice finish. Holy shot. I have a problem getting views, but I'm not getting subs. What am I doing wrong? You're probably not doing enough call to actions. And on top of that, you have to understand that sub conversion is the hardest part. For example, about 90 to 85%, I think, of all my views that I get on all my content are not sub. But you kind of want that ratio to remain pretty high. You want people to sub slow, obviously over time, but like, you're gonna get a lot of people who watch stuff and even enjoy your video and not sub. It's why you gotta keep it up. I'm gonna bargain that a lot of you guys probably did not sub off the first video you saw. Like my regulars, you guys probably saw like multiple in your feed and eventually were like, oh, I like this guy enough that I'm gonna sub. Like it's not just one singular video. Like I like multitudes of this guy's content. You are back, the fake Danger Taka. That's crazy. I didn't go down enough to do the wall dash. That would have been so sexy if he passed it back on the 1-2. Oh, if I had more boost, it's a double and continuation. Oh, almost landed on it though. I'm not subbed to watch every day. I feel like my sub channels I feed far less frequently. Well, the streams, when you sub, you do get more of their people's content in your feed, especially if shorts feed. But YouTube ultimately is always trying to show you new people, so it's just trying to show you overlap. It's kind of like Spotify. You'll get shown on your auto recommendations music that people who listen to what you listen to will also watch. Like as a YouTube creator, I pay close attention to like the types of videos that other people are watching on other channels. Because the analytics page has a bunch of like people that watch your videos also watch and it's like if you're continuously getting decent views on stuff, you should probably mimic what they're doing to a certain extent. Put your own twist on it, but don't like, you know, don't rip it off. That's the worst thing you do. Never got one of your vids in my FYP. I found you from a vid that said Rocket League streamers that will make you a better player than I get you. Wait, really? Wait, that's dope. Do you have that video? Wait, that's dope. Someone gave me a shout out like that? I never heard about that. Is this a tournament? No. I see more of your lives in my shorts than your videos. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I was like, you're probably going to cut that based on how slow you're moving, so. Instagram Live, like ways. Plagiarizing is fun? No, it is not. Your shirts are quality, thank you. Your ass, I agree, Salty. Bro asked if this is a tournament, I said no, and he called me ass. Sad. Actually, maybe he didn't call me I am ass. He's just saying that, he's just talking about my butt, you know? He's like, hey, your butt. It's like, oh, yeah, I do have one. I mean, he can't see it. I don't know how he knows if he likes it or not, but. Ooh. Didn't think he'd turn and flick that quick. That's probably a save. Nice VX. No, that was such a clean double too. Teammate? No? Your hip squad is behind them. There's simply no way of knowing. Alright, let's leave you. Alright, see you a lot. Have a good rest of your eve. Nah, it's not the touch I wanted. Ooh, that could have been such a nice pass. I like the vision there. Alright, we're just gonna tap that so I can take 50. Oh, I touched it too hard. That's wide. It's fine. Not if he doesn't touch it. Oh, sad. Put so much Jefferson in his shorts like the way he does it, not gonna lie. Thank you, Zayden Miller. Hey, Dana Taco, I'm gonna ban you if you change your name to weird stuff like that. I'm just gonna ask you not to do that. If you actually like the stream, I'd suggest you not do that. I know you're like probably like somewhere between 12 and 14. You're still trying to figure out what humor is. Like, oh, my humor is just adding, you know, a word for someone's genitals in my name. Teehee. But it's like, yeah, let's not do that. Ooh, that's awesome. Your balls are showing and it's your gameplay? I've never heard of, wow, this gameplay is balls. But always, of course my balls are showing. I only stream without pants on. It is warm down here in Texas. Focus set on that? No, okay. We might just have boots for that. Excellent. Boo, come here. Your ass is mine. Pass across will go hard. Kind of tried it. Nah. Into the ceiling for you. Bang. Close one. Good defense by them. All right. I'm just gonna completely ignore that ball. Halfway through, I was like, he's definitely gonna hit that. Can you drop a camera real quick? Whoa. That's only for people who donate $50 each month. Yeah, that's the only two. Nice. Do you watch soccer? I used to watch a lot of it. I'll occasionally watch it if there's something there. Can we go band for band? You're a good player off on games? Oh, thank you, Salty. Yeah, I do actually really like soccer. That was a sport I went to college to play. And played like all throughout my life. But it was like a feedback loop. It's kind of what I do with Rocket League now. Like I'm a full-time commentator, so like the more I cast it, the more I want to play it, the more I play it, the more I want to cast it, you know? $20 a month is feet, you guys. I mean, I've honestly debated just for goofs making like a membership on YouTube that's literally just $10 a month and just like every once in a while I'll just post like a picture of my foot. Like no reason, just post a picture of it. On a completely unrelated thing. It's like, hey guys, hope your day's going well. You know, I just did my grocery shopping and blah, blah, blah. But just randomly attached is just a picture of my foot. So it's like, you guys are subbing for more updates about my life, but also inadvertently you will be getting feet pics. Ever play Ultimate Frisbee? Not really. I was always pretty mid at Frisbee. Throwing a frisbee is peak leisure activity, though. Fake? Aw. That was a stupid challenge. It was an OnlyFans exclusive? No. That's from my food prawn, where I just post pictures of grilled cheese and in slow motion, pulling them apart. The cheese is dripping. People are just like, oh yeah. The YouTube feed membership to the OnlyFans pipeline that no one talks about. That's true, yeah. Wow, I cannot understand that. I'm gonna ask you to keep it English only in the chat. It's not soccer, it's footballs. Or football. It is definitely not ever footballs. It's a football. Wait, is this it? Oh, never mind. I saw Navy Striker and immediately assumed we were playing Atomic. Oh, I was last. I genuinely thought we had someone back with me. What happened here? Where'd Zanny go? They landed in the half. Oh my goodness. I did not realize it was that slow. My bad. What's my name? Bilal. Hello. I went to school with a Bilal, but there was only one L in that name. Oh. You're not Thanos? You literally cannot prove that. That was wide. Sad. Great pass. Thanks. Just gotta compliment myself some teams. Is Diamond 3 good? No, in fact, it's great. I mean, you're well above the average rank for all players. Like, people, I gotta stop thinking about ranks as good or bad. Rocket League is an incredibly difficult game. If you're playing this game and you're still ranking up, you should be proud of whatever rank you get, you know? Zanny's taking a little too long on that one to get up to that. How is Thanos able to beat Hulk? Because people don't understand Thanos is also really muscular, and also the Hulk is pure muscle. He doesn't have any fighting experience. His whole thing is Hulk smash, whereas Thanos, if you watch the fight back, is like clearly like taking him apart, like hitting pressure points and like countering and attacks, whereas Hulk has never once ever fought like that. The whole point about Hulk is that he is pure strength, whereas Thanos is like strength combined with like, he's like a warrior. You know, he's like trained on how to fight. That's the whole point of that scene. No problem. Still save. What a pinch, dude. That's crazy. All right. Oh, we actually, why is not bot warning? Because someone tried to type in a banned phrase like you, like English or Spanish or whatever. Messi or Ronaldo? I do not choose between those two. It's a useless comparison. They're both really good. Why don't we just appreciate greatness while we're watching it? Good save. They were done by 2? I did not realize we were getting beat down by like this. I disagree with that. Also disagree with he was having 30 boost and thinking that we shouldn't get this. Definitely good. Ah, he had a little less. I think he was actually AFK. I think he was typing something. Not sure why we're... Okay, cool. Hey, Benjamin. Well, the comic also would have outmuscled him. There are some crazy Hulks in the comics. Well, yeah, but I like that scene because it shows like... Because like in Avengers, like the first Avengers, I think like Hulk was kind of like too strong. Like he was able to like single-handedly like destroy like everything in a way. So it's kind of like... That's kind of the natural thing is like you don't want comic nerds like, why just send Thanos against Hulk? Hulk is gonna beat the crap out of him. Also, Hulk is basically invincible anyway, so it's like, just send him in. And then that first scene is to show like, yeah, it's not that simple this time. Like you will have to like actually step it up against him. So that's why I always kind of like that scene specifically. Also, yeah, of course, like Hulk is super strong, but there's also like that version of every character where like the power levels fluctuate wildly. Hulk is really fun as like a super overpowered character, but like I kind of like it when he has to like actually like kind of strategize a little bit and doesn't just brute force everything. It's also why like Professor Hulk becomes like a thing because like they have to learn how to like take like the brains and the brawn and like fuse it together. Is he seeing the same girl? Yep. Hulk got fought by Thanos? He did. The adder's adding up. It's more than adding up. I think they did the MCU great. Oh yeah, I mean, I think all the MCU movies in the first phase are pretty good. Now they're just kind of getting into all their other properties, and I think it's getting kind of boring. I don't know about you guys. I've not been interested in a single movie that has been coming out. Like post Avengers. I grew up as a comic kid. I'm not interested in this. You're a smart guy, Taco. Thank you, Salty. You're a smart viewer for noticing that. Like to see, hey, Slid, what's up with you? Yeah, I can't get that. We watched the Spider-Man movie in theaters and they had Toby and the whole crowd went crazy. Hilariously, I did not see that in theaters, and it was really funny watching it not in theaters because there were so many scenes that were specifically paced so that the audience could freak out and you wouldn't miss dialogue. So watching it in theater and watching all the characters kind of stare at each other for like a good 3-4 seconds is really, really funny. It's like, oh, they specifically filmed the scene expecting people to freak out in theaters. You missed all my messages? Sorry, you are dealing with a lot. I'm dealing with a lot of messages. Taco, hope you had a great day. I did have a good day. I finally got groceries shopped for. Not starving, Pog. Huge fan of not starving. Oh. Marvel or DC? I think both of them are kind of like mid right now. A lot of like kind of weird stuff. I would say the Batman, the Robert Pattinson version, is actually legitimately one of the best comic book movies I've ever seen. It's also probably like the most comic book accurate Batman we've gotten. I can't wait for them to make a second and then third. Hopefully they make a trilogy off that stuff, because it's insanely good. If you guys have not seen it. Okay. Just gonna head into a place where no one's there, so we can just slow things down a little bit. Spider-Verse. I definitely love the Spider-Verse movies. I'm a little sad that the movies are getting pushed back, apparently. Or the third one. Sad. DC animated kills. I agree. Growing up, DC animated. If you guys ever watched the Justice League cartoons or like the Batman, like Batman Beyond, all that stuff, like that stuff slaps. Like some of the best like comic-based content I've ever seen. And I even watched like Justice League on Netflix, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited on Netflix, and I'm like, this still holds up. Like this is still good. Like I care about the characters and their like romantic arcs, like Green Lantern and Hawkgirl. Like I actually like want to see how these things wrap up, you know? So it's just a shame when the people who run the DC animated universe didn't get a chance at the live action to help direct story. Personally, I think they do it way better than... I think DC got a Marvel anxiety. They were like, oh no, people watch Marvel because they're fun and quippy, and then they try to turn all the movies into that, and they just... so soulless. Nope. God, that's such a bad touch. You still get away with it. It's sad. We're getting worked by 50s right now. In that we can't take them. Supes or Batman? In what sense? I prefer the grounded aspect of Batman, but Superman, when it's like more focused on him as a person, is more interesting, I would say. Because Superman's at its best when it's treating him like a regular dude who just happens to have superpowers. I find those way more interesting. I think that's the whole reason people like Spider-Man, for example, is that it's very easy to sympathize with, well, like with like Bruce Wayne, for example. He's a billionaire who fights crime. And like, yeah, he has a tragic backstory. Maybe people can't relate to that. But with like Spider-Man, like we've all been a teenager. And I feel like for me, half the interest of like Spider-Man is like, yeah, how would you manage that as like a student? Also someone who lives at home and has to like, and has lives with people and whatnot that you have to hide that from. It's kind of like Star Wars. It's very much like Star Wars. What I don't get is why they're not trying. And I mean that very literally. Like, it feels like some of these new series that they're churning out, I'm like, these aren't even like editing on this is not good. The script writing is not quite there. The color correction is terrible. Like, it just looks bad. And I'm just like, how is the richest company on earth like not hiring people to make their shows look good? Like, with a Disney budget, like artists would like drool over that. You watch Superman and Lois, that anime that is based off Superman stuff? No. I'm here to study. Well, I do agree it's Superman media or Star Wars media is just like churning out random nonsense. They're just hoping for something to be a hit, not understanding that Andor was good because like it had good actors and a good script, and it looks great. You know how you're supposed to make a show. Hi, Chris. It's live action. Superman and Lois. I've never heard of that. Also, there's a Rank X lobby. Love that. Huge fan. Never a good sign when I can't recognize my teammates. I just will never understand Disney getting Star Wars and then doing sequels and then not planning out a story from the very beginning. Like, you had technically infinite time to do that, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't have, it was not like they're like, you have to release Star Wars by 2020, whatever. It's just like, they could have just been like, all right, guys, let's like get a bunch of writers in, let's get our director ready, and then let's plan out all the movie's storyline from the beginning. And then they just proceeded to not do that. And I'm like, because the first movie I was like, yeah, it's good enough. It's like unoriginal, but like on its own, I'm like, it's not a bad movie. But then after that, they were like, wait, why did you undo all that? Wait, hold on, why is this happening? Wait, no, why are you doing that? And it's just like, man. It's like, damn, this could have been like something crazy if you like, you know, actually tried to plan out a story rather than just winging it. Which you'd think as Star Wars would be like hallowed ground for a lot of creatives, you know? Like, I'm sure a lot of people got into film because they grew up watching Star Wars. So it's just weird that like they get these opportunities and they're like, yeah, but let's not do too much work on this. No need to go super hard in the paint on this. It's only the most valuable property of all time. What do you ban me for? I'm literally not doing anything. You're just not smart enough to understand how automod works. Like, literally every single time you get timed out, it tells you why. And people are like, oh, there's no way to tell, except for the fact that it says don't spam letters over and over. And then you spam letters and you're like, oh, how'd this happen? This is why I tell them to open the schools chat. You guys are in desperate need of it. I agree a lot with Cosmonaut Variety Hour. He's I really agree with a lot of his takes on like those movies. He has like a bunch of, he's like done like reviews of the new Star Wars sequels, and he has like ideas of how he would change the story. And I 100% agree with like all of them. But basically it's just like, you know, giving the characters a bit more depth, not chickening out, for example. Also, in case everyone's like, wow, this game is really one-sided, this is like an incredibly high-ranked lobby, except for my teammates. I've never heard of my teammates, but I've heard of every single one of the guys on the other team. So I'd really wish this was more even, but it is not. All these human characters? You want non-human characters? Bro wanted a Wookiee-only series. I would say the weird thing about like a lot of Star Wars media as well is that it's similar to, there's a critique someone mentioned about like the Black Widow movie or whatever that came around, where in Avengers and whatnot, her and Hawkeye are talking back and forth about like, oh man, you saved my ass in Budapest or whatever. It's like, ah, blah, blah. And they're talking about all these like secret missions they did. And I'm like, I want a movie about that. Like a buddy movie of them carrying out top secret missions. It does not have to be linked to anything. Just a fun, insular adventure of them just doing missions. It could be like a Bond film. Like, it does not have to connect to the broader universe. It doesn't have to hint at some larger, like, oh, this was the past and it leads to the new bad guy. Like, literally, just give me that. The Hawkeye, Black Widow, buddy cop, secret agent movie. Done. And they're just like, no. Instead, you're gonna get, and then there's like fucking huge, overcomplicated movie or TV show. And I'm like, I do not care about this. I do not care. Give me something fun with characters we already love. But in Disney Plus, well, I mean, some things are better told when you have 8, 9, 10 hours to tell it rather than just like one movie. Anyway, are you a rock or rap music? Why do you have to choose? You're telling me there's people out here that never listen to rock and some people who never listen to rap? I guess I would say rock? I used to listen to a lot of rap growing up, but I think I've slowly gotten... I just don't think I get it recommended a lot anymore. I like have like artists I listened to growing up and not a lot beyond that. You're my favorite? Thank you, Briar. You're my favorite person called Briar in the chat. Bonk. Yeah, I can't win that 50, so I'm not gonna chow that. You chowed that? That's crazy. I literally went slow just so you wouldn't chow that. What a dumb goal. All right. Am I your favorite Ronnie? Maybe. What time did stream start? About an hour, 52 minutes ago. I'm getting infiltration of Red Skull. It's like, well, I mean, there's so many cool things they could do. I don't know. I mean, granted, it's so easy to be like, I'm smarter than Disney people, but it's just like, they just want to like poop out all these creative properties that I'm like, no one asked for this. Like, why do we always have to introduce a new character and a new like comic? Like, honestly, I'd be down to just give some familiar characters interesting stories. Like I said about like the Hawkeye and Black Widow talking about their old missions. Like, that's a cool thing, and they always use it as a throwaway line. I'm like, why is the throwaway line a more interesting premise than like what you're giving us in the future, you know? That's not a double, it's fine. No, that's a shame. Are you the best? I'm not sure what that means. Hello, Dark Knight Bogan. Imagine if our near post jumped for that. Chicken Rat, thank you for the raid. Sorry I did not see that, or my alert didn't go off. A little late, bonked him though. Okay, I was like, I think Turret has that, but I'm not entirely sure if he has the speed to actually maintain that. Oh. I'm sorry, Navy. I tried to get it over to you. Maybe that was a little too telegraphed. Oh no, my finger slipped. Oh my god, thank god. That was horrible. I felt my finger like sliding off the left stick, and I was like, that should be fine. Let it roll, nice. Oh no. I should have said all yours. I think they were a little hesitant because maybe they thought I was going for double or something. That was a little slower than I thought it would be. Sad. Hey, Junkie. One sec, I'll read your chat in a bit. That's not good. Just getting turd over touched it. That was spooky. Not gonna lie, chat, this game is hilarious. Rocket League is a comedy after all. That's really funny that we're still somehow tied right now. Why are we already 23 days after September? Because that's how the Gregorian calendar works. This time is linear. Ooh, double commit. All right. Leave a description at Demon on YouTube. Ah, Turt, you actually played that cut? It's crazy. That's gonna roll super well, maybe. I didn't want to go. That's fair. Whoa. Man, thank you. Navy, jump, 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 jump! Oh God, he hit that so light, so I had to dodge a little bit. I thought that shot would come in, and it didn't, and then I still reacted, but the Navy just didn't have boost. Man, that's crazy that we actually didn't win that. It's also funny that we hit it off the crossbar, and we had two players up on an open net, and they both whiffed. To be fair, the other team did that like right after too. Is it time linear, or can you only perceive it that way? Well, you could argue that if the fourth dimension is time and we learned how to perceive that, then time is not, it's still technically linear, but would be able to see forward and backward in it. And time might arguably not be linear if you are closer to greater gravitational pull. Like when you're really close to a black hole, time will move super slow. But is that more perception? What rank you? This is GC3. Oof, that is late. Oh, teammate did not realize you didn't see me. It's okay. Rachel, you didn't see the reset! Ah, all right, see you, too bad. Bro did not see that, he started moving upfield. That's why I was not worried. I was like, I mean, that's gonna be a good reset by splices, but we definitely have that save. Oh, he's saying goodbye to Guy. Okay, the Guyman. All right, he's gonna try to extend that. Kind of scary. What the? I thought the whole point of duo queuing was to not do this. Unfortunate. It's exactly why the player on the ground goes first, so that when the ball goes up and the first guy challenges and the ball goes beyond where the opponent can touch it, the guy on the backboard is ready for it. If you both go, obviously it negates things, but also if the guy from the backboard goes from that distance, it kind of ruins the whole point of being on the backboard, is to cover the option of the backboard. Ah, really slow 50. Ooh, that's all I need to see. We're missing like basic touches. That's where this game becomes unwinnable. Ah, put it that higher for a double. Okay. Zed? You don't have any online baking? Bro's storing his money in a mattress. Damn crazy. Wide open? Nice. Good goal. Okay, we're so back. I don't want to spend too much money online. It literally, yeah, that's literally all it is just self-control. Nothing reminds you about self-control more than being incredibly broke most of your life. 'Cause even when I start getting money, like I would spend money on stuff, but I would never like be short on bills. I would just, you know, be like, okay, I gifted too many subs this month to my friends or whatever, you know? Oh, it's wide, sad. Oh, no! No, could you flip it? It was a perfect pass. God, these teammates are, your guys are too focused. You guys are too tunnel visioned. Ooh, pass middle. All right, I'm gonna try middle. There we go. Okay, cool. I hit it 2 at them. I'm glad he got that power on it. If you're, I don't think you have self-control. I think you just have anxiety then. Because if your anxiety is that you're just gonna spend all the money as soon as you have access to it, then I would say that's more anxiety about the fear that you might not have self-control. True self-control is buying yourself a little treat or something, but understanding that like the whole reason you're doing it is because you can and not because like you're recklessly spending money. I think it's easier just to think about stuff in terms of like a want versus need situation. It's good to buy stuff that you want. You know, you shouldn't just save every single freaking penny of your life, you know? I mean, technically you should, but like what kind of living is that? Oh, freaking, sorry. That was really on me. I was, for some reason, thinking that my teammate was a little bit farther away. I was like, if we're playing passive, we gotta get on that, right? Get one more flick, please. Sad. I'm just going to... Ooh, that's a really rough touch. Oh, God, that was kind of awkward. That's probably a bump. Please go that. That works. I try to bump Boo. This is Spoopy. I went extra high just in case he flicked. All right, chat, we've come all the way back with our teammates. We can do this. Me and this one teammate have been chasing a lot, or rather, like, we're both trying to play that, like, aggro role, which is great, but it's gonna lead to us double committing on something bad. Hit 300 plus, and we hit 900 plus in one stream. Technically, including Twitch, that was a $1,500 stream. That was actually nutty. We're gonna hit that around him, and then we're just gonna speed this. Ah, crazy. All right, go get that corner. Oh, we didn't. Okay, that's a little rough. Good extension. Oh, Splice, a good fake. Crazy. I think that's an easy save, and he does. That's such a classic ranked moment. They're not a good mod. What? He's here way more than you are, Pizza. Spent $300 in a few games in 1 month, 6 years back, and I was like 40, 50, and since then I've never unlocked it again. I mean, I think the realization that you spent too much one time and then you locked it is enough to know that you went too far. So just don't spend $300 on games, or just spend a budget. Literally just do a budget. That's it. You know? Like, say like, okay, if I want to buy games, I'm gonna not spend over X amount, and then that's it. You know? I'm not really sure why you're being so aggro right now. Also, people imply. Oh, I mean, Pizza. I think Pizza was trolling, but I don't know. I find it weird when people are like, "Yeah, mods have to watch every stream." I'm like, bro, the whole reason you have multiple mods is because they can't all be here all the time. Yeah, like don't think of your money as something you have to be like hyper like, oh no, about. It's like, just set a budget. That's what I do. I just Google Sheet stuff. Try to avoid spending more than X amount of money on food. Have a budget for like kind of fun stuff, and that's just a general fund. So if I go out to a movie, it counts into that. If I go out to like a fancy dinner or a bar, it counts for that, you know, etc. You just got a budget and be diligent about it. And sometimes if you go over 1 month, then decrease the budget for the next year or for next month. I was trolling. Who the heck are you? Is this an alt? Fringe. Well, guys, just don't call people names as your first impression, and then maybe we'll be chill. I think if you want to be like aggressive like that, it's more when you're like a common chatter where it's like, ha ha ha. But if someone comes in, like if someone walked up to you and just started yelling names at you, you'd probably not want to hang out with them. And then they're like, wow, you can't take a joke? It's like, well, my first impression of you is that you're kind of being a jerk. Oh. Oh, hello. A lot going on in this game. Alrighty. Not the bounce shot. Sad. We're gonna pass that right back middle. Alex, close one. Slaughter. Oh. Calculated. All right, cool. Yeah, I've never really understood the idea of people going into streams being jerks and then being surprised when you get timed out. Like pizza, like all you gotta do is just stop yelling at the specific mod and we're chill. Exactly what I'm saying. Too bad. Like don't overthink it. So you're one of those, he says as I'm demoing him. These guys are literally standing still on rotation and saying, why are you demoing me? Honestly, I don't even chase demos that hard, but like when the other team is literally just standing still, that it's like, you're kind of making an easy target. Sad. Oh. Okay, jam touch. Alrighty. Cool. Okay. Heck. Do you have a command? Oh, the cook? I forgot about that. How's your day? Day was pretty good. We're just, we finally got a paycheck in our bank account, which is nice. Still waiting on like $8,000 of other stuff, but you know, we got our YouTube check, which has allowed me to actually go to the store, get food, because my fridge was looking scary. Got some eggs, got some sausage, so I can make some, maybe some breakfast omelets. Every time you see the title, it reminds you of when you used to say perma wash. Yeah, we got to bring that back. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Oak Tree. Eggs and sausage. Didn't you already have those? That's a weird thing. Sort of phrase. His name's still Taka Tuesday. It is, Betty. Are you doing Sergeant Ankles? Saw my Steam friend list and saw that? Yep. I like it when people don't recognize me in game, despite I'm like the only person in that rank to have a CRL analyst tag. Like the amount of team people have been like, wait, are you Danger Taco? I'm like, no, I'm the other dude with the freaking analyst tag. What are you talking about? Oh no. Stream is lagging? Might be on you, buddy. I'm not dropping frames. God, I missed my internet so much when I was traveling. I still can't believe how bad the internet was in the hotel that I was in. Literally like 2 download, 2 upload. PFPs stick to my memory more than anything else. I guess I could see that. Keep running the Atomic 3 stack. I have yet to get them, so thank you for taking the bullet for me, Cap. Oh, I'm starting to get silhouette though. Com is also wait, Com and Atomic are playing, or is he playing separately? Com usually only plays at this rank with his real life friends. Yeah, ranked honestly becomes not worth playing at a certain point when in the early season once you start getting like the pro triple and duo queues. But it's just like, homie, my GC2 teammate is not going to win this game against like actual Atomic or yesterday I had Flitz, Scythe, and Zanil. Ran into them multiple times and I'm like, dude, this is like an instant L every time. Like Flitz is literally like rank S. Like, what am I supposed to do here? With Illusion and Furain? Ah, yes. Old Envy hookup. That's why I just don't understand. Like, every pro Steam account should never go below 1800 in my personal opinion. Like, if they want to actually do that, they have to lose on purpose at a certain point, because it's like, it's insane to me that they can like get in the game and be 1600. Like, no pro player will ever authentically be 1600. I guarantee Atomic could be jailed for the next 10 years and then get on the game and within like a season be back to like GC2. Like, or GC2, GC3. Like, there's no shot that these players are deteriorating so much between seasons that you actually need to put them not in SSL automatically. Like, I'm so sick of like playing against pros in early season games and then repeatedly running into them. Scythe is a freaking 1300. I'm like, I'm sorry, but if you're a 2200 in twos, you should automatically be like a 1750 floor for threes. I've authentically asked for that exact, oh my God, guys. We need to actually defend him. But also, in their defense, I just spawned, so he would have not known he was there. Yeah, my bad. I just figured that wouldn't be as bad. This cut was really shallow. I expect to push that forward so I can flick it. You have to teach your crush how to drive? Damn crazy. Just press the pedal and steer. Like, how hard could it be? No, see, the thing is, I thought that's what they were doing, which is why I got really hyped when I read that they're doing that. But literally, they're like, oh, if someone hasn't played the game mode for like 4 seasons, then we'll just fill in their rank using their rank from other game modes. And I'm like, but that's not the problem. I don't know if this is like a super big issue in like lower ranks or something, but in SSL, GC3, it's a huge issue where like you're trying to like play a game and you're running up against players who are like 2400 MMR last season and they're in 1600. Why are they ever placed in 1600? Like, all players that are that high rank, even if they don't play the game mode that much, like Scythe being 1303, yeah, okay, buddy. Like, it should just assume that your 2's rank and 1's rank is like fairly analogous to other game modes. There's no single person who's an SSL in 1s who's like authentically struggling in GC1 3s, you know what I mean? Just have different like thresholds of like rank. Like, I don't think pros should ever be placed into like anywhere below like high GC3. If you're a pro, they should literally just put a floor. No matter what, you cannot decrease below like 1825 or something like that. It's frankly just like a waste of time to play ranked games when there's like pros and everything. Can you head straight to the old this parking lot? I find most people, when I drive with them for the first time, or if they don't drive a lot, they struggle with steering. They don't know how subtle you have to be when turning a car. They like jerk the wheel like, they're like, okay, buddy, let's not go that hard in the paint. The one thing I remember I struggled with a lot when I was a younger driver was understanding like the mental image of like keeping your car centered on in between the lines, because your brain, when I was an inertial driver, like it's easier to keep yourself centered, but obviously you're not, you're sitting in the left side of the car as like an American. So like when you're centering yourself in the lane, you're in a way like really far to the right, you know? That to me was like something I struggled with every once in a while. Bruh, I hate you. The timing of that guy immediately being there to bump me right as that ball bounced to me. I would definitely have to be retaught how to drive with a clutch, though. As I was terrified when the doctor was mentioning, like, oh yeah, you can shift gears in this thing. And I'm like, I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to drive manual. It was more like an optional thing. Like, oh, you have the option to switch gears or whatever manually. Ooh, I like how we didn't turn around to the goal after we got done. This dude hit rating 7 seasons in a row and you're on counter. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't get the point of, I don't know. I just don't get the point of like why we're actually deranking these players and forcing them to play against everyone else. It's the exact same reason why it makes no sense to do, which they did fix in the new RLCS season, why it makes no sense to do an open qualifier with every single team every time. Like, why are we putting G2 in day 1 open quals? They really need to play 3 straight days of basically like, or like a full day of basically playing against diamonds, you know? I think pay him he's not happy. I mean, I lost a game, but I'm just ranting about something else. Earlier I had him giggling. Salah, I can guarantee you specifically never make me giggle. Because you're a burden. No, I'm kidding, that's a little dark. I love driving a manual. I just don't want to learn that. You said center right leg in the lane. Not a bad way to think about it. I don't know if that's enough to center, but I guess it depends on what car you're driving. Wait, it's Riker! Oh my god! Wow, it's been a while since I've seen that guy. I thought he moved to Alaska. Oh, he's still in Alaska. Look at that ping. Riker, the author to the greatest burn in my stream history. Hey, Legend. Play Minecraft, we'll do better. What do you mean better? Minecraft is just like a game, a single player game. multiplayer Minecraft? That's not a thing. Wake me up when PvP game battles. Oof. I did have a friend cast Bed Wars once for an esport gig. I still don't know what it is, but he was like, yeah, it's basically the only way to do Minecraft like esports. Bro, it's not 2008, but Tinchako, only one not in the call. Wait, they're all in a call right now. Why do you hate me, by the way? That was a joke, by the way? Yes. The best jokes are the ones that are highly personal. We're all just muted. That is true. Go crazy. What? Cool. I've actually never played Minecraft. Maybe that can be an endorsement one day. I technically owe my stream a Minecraft playthrough. Maybe we can actually time it with something on YouTube. We're playing Fortnite at 20K, and based on how much my channel has fallen out of the algo, who knows when that'll happen? Maybe in 7 years. Ooh. Minecraft's the OG game. Actually, that's Pong, so you're wrong. No one ever wants to watch me play Pong on stream, though. I kind of want to know how many hours I put collectively into the Call of Duty franchise growing up. I do wonder if it has exceeded my Rocket League gameplay time. Wait, VA? Imposter. I'm just used to Riker only knowing Midwest people. Bet you haven't seen a Virginia loser. What is going on in the chat? Very tribal. the most. Apartments from Veteran Affairs? Damn. 10K hours into Quake 3. Wow. Count Tetris and Flipper. See, that's my thought. I would say the OG game is Pong. It was like the first mass market video game, I feel like. It was in bars and stuff. There was apparently the anecdote that the Pong guys did is like they made the game and they made it into this like small wood cabinet, like like one of the first arcade things. And they made it so that if you put in a quarter, you could start up a game of Pong and play against a computer or play against like someone else. And they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna do that real quick. And then the bar owner told them to like come pick up their quarters or whatever. So they went in there expecting it to just have like a little bit, but apparently it was just overflowing. Like the container for all the money was like insanely well used. And so they're like, oh, people really like this. Imagine like discovering like how to mass market video games like that. Virgil, how you doing? I was used you as your reference today because I talked about the venting channel and how for a while you used to use it to vent about your useless USF coworkers. Because we had a chatter come in from YouTube and say that he's in a 4-person apartment and 3 people were approved for like time off or sick days at the same day. So he's just doing like everybody's job. Speaking of venting, Among Us. Can you unban me? You're literally currently talking, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Nice. You know what Pong is? I think people don't understand what Pong is, but if they saw an image of it or like a video, they'd be like, oh, I've seen that before, you know? Because it's not like people play it. It's not like it's a mobile game where people are like, oh, wow, that's so fun. Like I should play it, download it, whatever. Because it's like a little too basic nowadays, but like back in the day, I'm like, that's like that's the perfect esport. Unbun me? Sorry, unfortunately, you're always buns. Still mad, I see. Homie, you're the one seething enough that you want to be unbanned. You want to calm down? I don't think my heart rate or blood pressure raised anything. Cope and seethe and all those like terms have really like been corrupted by the youth. Evelyn, just like people don't understand that banning someone in Twitch chat or YouTube chat is just like, that guy's kind of annoying. Let's just ban him. And then they're gone. And then people are like, oh, wow, you're real mad right now. It's like, no, it's kind of like, that's a fruit fly. Get it out of my face type of situation. People are like, wow, man, you must really hate me. Wow, look how incredibly in your brain I am. I'm like, I forgot about you. Hence why I was like, who are you? I don't know. Always fun. No shot, we double posted. So I got mad he had to ban me. That, what? Meow! What's up, kitty? And you're crying across the apartment. Meow! What's up? What's up? Both of them are yelling at each other from across the apartment. I can hear one going, Meow! And the other one going, Meow! One has a deeper meow. Hi. What's up? Nice. Hi. Hi. I'm not sure if you guys hear that. Hello. Are you lonely? Your sister not playing with you? Ooh, really thought he jumped too early for that. Unmod him now? That's the most Karen thing you could possibly said. Oof, weight room, dude. Wanted to hold that flip in the last second and realized I just ran out. Hey, Zayd Miller. Welcome back, friend. Oh, really thought you hit that forward. I was so ready to get on that for the double. Yeah, this is still like a very throwable game. We should be careful. Too bad. I'm confused what you're saying. Are you saying it's bad if people say you shouldn't say the word gay? Because I agree with that in that sense. People using it to mean stupid is basically turning the word into a slur. I've always disliked that. I don't know why. I thought we killed that like trend when I was younger, but apparently it's not gone. Okay, so him. This is super funny how I don't know. The biggest own pizza is the cell phone of you having so much free time that you're creating a million alt accounts just so you can come in here, say one thing, and then we're like, cool. Do you support LGBT? The fact that you put a bunch of random letters at the end means that you're calling it a joke. So I'm not a huge fan of that legend. I'm gonna ask you to not do that. And I do. So the guy was doing it and we all said, to Gim, that's not okay. I'm super lost what that means. Yeah, either way, I'm not a fan of people being like, well, same with like the R word coming back in vogue. I really thought that was also something that we kind of like progressively all was realizing like that's not good, and then we like stopped saying it. I stopped hearing that word for like a very long time, and now it's like every other post on Twitter or whatever. It's very strange to witness now. Yes. I have a Wegmans right next to my school, so every day after school I go to Wegmans, chill out with my friends. Oh, actually, where do you live? Because Wegmans is a very specific regional brand. Oof. Put that ball any further away from anywhere I could reach it. It's not that regional anymore. I mean, there's one in like, I think it's like slightly down the East Coast, but like it's pretty specifically concentrated in the Northeast, I would say. You've already went through this? Well, Tovex, fun fact, there's a trillion people in my chat, so it's hard to remember their life stories for all of them. But whereabouts? I'm trying to think where Rochester is next to a school. Where in Rochester there's a Wegmans right next to the school. I guess you could be kind of relative with right next to. I'm trying to think of like, there isn't one like adjacent to any school that I remember. Oh, thought he would put that a little higher. No shot, they missed. That's crazy. Oreo Coke? Wait, what? Oh, is that the new one? Eastridge? Wow, Eastridge. I've not been there in a bit. You guys used to be a pushover for a lot of sports. Hopefully you guys are doing better now. That was always a Freelo win on our schedule for varsity soccer. Oh, okay, too bad. I see you. I don't know. It's the only political thing I'm going to say in the entirety of my stream, but I'm a huge fan of how back in the day, especially when I was like beginning college, conservatives were very big on their like safe spaces mockery, where they're like, can't believe the left wants you to have like trigger warnings, and I can't believe they want to control what kids are experiencing, because that's pathetic. That's stupid. you can't, like, you guys are so weak, you guys are snowflakes. And now, like, schools are like, hey, we're gonna have a school policy that it's okay if kids are gay or trans. And they're like, no, I'm gonna homeschool. How dare my tax dollars go to this? And I'm like, damn, it's crazy. You want your own safe space. Wow, that's wild how it's only okay for that stuff. No, it's different. It's indoctrination to teach kids that everybody is equal and that we should all respect each other. What a violently communist idea. Grr. Because what if they teach my kids to be trans or gay? Because that's definitely how it works. Just the same way that you were an amorphous asexual blob until you grew up and learned how to be heterosexual. I remember the days when I used to look at male and females and say, I feel nothing. Until one day my parents were like, no, 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 it's the girls you like. And I'm like, ah, yes. Thank you, parents, for teaching me what I like. And end of my political rant about how safe spaces are useless because everyone kind of wants to only learn what they like. Anyway. Close one. Nice little scoop. Should we drop it? Yeah. I mean, I still don't know who's talking about. When we get on this one, I don't know. People are just ranting about that, and I just remembered that argument from back in the day. Crazy that Skibbity has left Ohio? No. How about this weather? Weather's actually gorgeous in Texas right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving it. We're finally getting into like actual fall weather, which, again, true adults understand that fall is the best season. I'm gonna say it. Best holidays are in fall. The best on average. Winter is completely carried by Hanukkah and Christmas and all the gift-heavy, holidays. But ultimately, winter is nothing else. Like New Year's, get real. It's barely even a holiday. You're watching a clock. Winter activities are pretty pog, but I still prefer fall over everything. Winter also carried by skiing. Fall does not have a commensurate like activity that you can only do in that season. Give me 12 feet of snow. You've been northeast pilled for too long. I'm barely 1700. That does not feel like we've been losing that much. Other again? All right. I have Brazilian Oreos, so Brazilian times better. I missed that one. My birthday's in December 15th. Hey, my birthday's December 10th. I always hated having a birthday in December because I got a lot of combined gifts from my parents growing up, which ultimately, once I did the math, was like kind of like lesser than what they would have gotten if I had distinct birthdays, you know what I mean? The amount of times I got a gift, my parents are like, this is your Christmas and birthday gift. I'm like, okay, buddy. I did that to my mom once. I got her like a kind of cheap gift. It was more like a convenient gift for her. Like it was something she really needed and she just never got around to buying because she couldn't find it online. And so I found it for her. And then I was like, that's your birthday and Christmas gift. Your birthday's like July. So she's like, ah. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't feel so good, does it? But my birthday was bad. What is about October birthday that's possibly bad? I had a buddy whose birthday was August 20th, and they're like, my birthday sucks because it's the first week of school. So it's like your gift is like, hey, happy birthday. Welcome back to college for another semester or another year. He's like, it's so annoying because everyone's like slightly depressed the whole time. Birthday's December 25th? Damn crazy. I do have a buddy who was actually physically born on Christmas, so I know he feels the pain on this a lot. I actually don't know if he's Christian or Catholic, though.
3 years. Teach what's up, Taco.
Really, you're actually, that's your 36th month, really? Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. How you doing, Merles? It's also our 4th Twitch baby. Matt. No, I changed my mind halfway through. I was like, oh yeah, I must do that. It's a perfect lineup setup. December 25th must suck. Agreed. Also, what are Brazilian Oreos, Doctor? Are they like just the Oreo brand from Brazil, or is it like the Oreo equivalent? Apparently Oreos isn't the original like Oreo. Apparently it was like Hydrox or whatever. Also, Hydrox 100% sounds like a dish cleaner, you know? Like, wash your dishes with Hydrox. Ooh, that's my bad. Oof, was not even close in that first jump. I'm fairly certain Chunk and Rushel are on a specific team, but a college team, but I cannot remember. It says CC. I don't know if that's related. Not Columbia. Concord, maybe? Maybe the B team? I think they're Concord University. I don't know if they're a college. What the heck is CC then? Oreo stole the idea. I remember someone posting about Hydrox. They're like, oh, these are fake Oreos. And they're like, technically, they're the actual Oreos. I was like, what? Too bad just types too fast. He's too excited. Wow, it's a really quick up. Hold on. That was almost nutty. Yeah, I was like, they're super far back because I demoed them, so. They missed. That's hilarious, actually, Loki, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they are not up right now is actually really, or nice. Good bump. Full team play right there. Some dude at my school tried to steal my bro. Damn, he just tried to snake her. Crazy. Just marketed them better, made them look better. Ah, so the Ed is into the Tesla. Wasn't successful though? Damn, Preston. Let's go. Hey, Senior Waffle. That was not even a bang, just. I don't know their thing. CC. What is the frickin' school? They said the Div 2. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the Discord for NECC. NECC, 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 NECC. Condors? Carthage? Carleton? Carleton College. No, that's Carleton University. Condors Esports? What the heck are those? Carthage? Carthage College, private 4-year school in Kenosha, Wisconsin. The more you know. Atta birdie, there's some wiggle room in there. I think if you are not officially the boyfriend, but you're still like only talking to each other, I feel like that's like, there's like an in-between there, where it's just like kind of common courtesy, but. But also like, I think it's only snake behavior if like the other person knew that you guys were talking. Like that's a weird thing to kind of snake. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like if you're at school and you see them hanging out with each other all the time, it'd be kind of like, it's like, hey, they went to a dance together, they're like hanging out all the time, they're texting a lot, you know? That's why I'm saying, like, if he was aware. That's why I said that'd be a snake behavior if he knew. Because then it's like, homie, let's maybe chill. Or at the very least, you could, like, talk with the girl and, like, talk about, like, hey, are you guys a thing? And if she's like, no, then it's like, cool, then I'm shooting my shot. But if the answer is anything other than no, then it's like, yeah, maybe you should stop talking to that person that way. Bye, 12X. Cool. No shot. He says sorry for double committing and then immediately double commits on the next ball across. That's funny. I should have hit that more to the sideline. Oh, he had a bad catch though. That's giveaway. Oof, wow, I'm glad I didn't touch that. Bro, really, taking his time saying that goodbye. I just want to say you're my favorite streamer ever. Thank you, gamer. But also, like, how would the guy know if no title's in place? But even if it was in place, it's an invisible title, you know? It's not like when it's like, all right, you are officially my girlfriend. Now you must wear the I am this person's girlfriend t-shirt and also badge and commemorative ID. So you can present it to any guy trying to spit game. Also, you must file a relationship registration with the vice principal within 30 days of starting a relationship. Ooh, nice dunk. Hi, Christine. Oh. Has to get credit for the goal? I mean... Oh wow, I got absolutely nothing on that. SWF? That's probably cool. Nice save. Okay, buddy. What a save, I gotta say. I hit that really well to the back post. We're just gonna hit that around that first guy. The delay flick on that guy. Why am I still here? You should definitely be going to bed. Too bad. Oh, the triple pinch, crazy. Yeah, he's from the UK, I believe, Birdie. That's why you don't pre-jump too early, chat. May as well be visible because how fast news travel in high school. I mean, how big is your school, Preston? My school is 200 kids per class, so news did travel pretty fast, but some of you kids are in these psychotically large schools. I had buddies who went to schools with every graduating class was like 1,200 people. I'm like, that's like basically a college. That's pain. Oh, so you know what's crazy? Whenever there was in TV shows, like, whenever there was like TV shows about like people reuniting after like many years after high school, they're always like, oh, how can you forget about? Also, guys, we are 4 subs away from hitting 19.7K, so sub up if you're new. But also, I always find it weird when people are like, how can you forget the people you went to school with for like several years? But I've graduated high school in 2013. Yeah, 2013. And so it's been like 11 years since then. And I remember someone I met up with, I got a text from one of my buddies who lives in Dallas. So she's like, do you want to get lunch? I'm like, hell yeah. And while we're having lunch, I realized that like, she mentioned someone and I genuinely had no idea who it was. I was like, Aaron, what? And they're just like, no, you remember Aaron? I don't remember her last name, but it was like Aaron like Coolidge or whatever. And I was like, no. And she's like, Jeff, we were in the same class as them. We had classes together. And I'm just like, she showed me a photo. I was like, oh, but I was like, oh, damn, I actually did forget that person, like straight up. And I only had a 200 person graduating class. So like, I didn't even think that was that large. But yeah, that was really funny. My school's 15 people in my class, 31 people, news traveled at lightning speed. Oh yeah, I mean, I bet. Did you probably went to like a small, you had probably like a pretty small town in general though. My first class, there were like 20, 25 people, and that was like most of my school time. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, college is like not that much different because like my graduating class in college was 1,300 students because we had about 5,200 students like in the entirety of the school. Only 200 people in the entire class. Wow. News traveled at lightning speed. Yeah, I bet. Anybody's getting out of champ? I've been stuck for about a year. You should practice keeping the ball closer to you on the wall. So specifically just practicing. Like the obvious stuff you work on is like over time, like learning how to do that, just clear it off the back wall. But over time, you should be learning how to like the beginnings of air dribbling, of literally just doing this. Like just staying in front of it. You can just practice this endlessly. You can just roll it back and forth. Just practice getting a clean first touch. And it doesn't even have to be a good air dribble, just stay in front. A lot of champs, you guys struggle in like playing faster and being decisive, but when you do hit the ball, you're just kind of hitting it hard. What the? Little, how do you have worse ping than freaking LMs? Here's 2 women's players. I'm like, Lila's from NA, LMs is playing from Spain, so I was like, how is their ping worse off the rip? Wow, I definitely could have doubled that, but I thought that was going to be a different angle. What? I just didn't touch that at all? Let me see this again. Oh. Are the best player in the world? That's what I tell people. Can't even beat Zen? Yeah, probably. Zen's too low of a rank to go into me. Little too strong for Lilo. Okay, yeah. All right. Nice. The triple negative bet Matt. We don't casually go to college here, so I went to school for 11 years because I did a 10 years of, I don't know what it's called, degree. Okay. Oof. Oof, try to get underneath that. Bad. Nice, Lums. Lums actually the first woman to ever get into the modern era RLCS main event, by the way, over in Europe. Rank, this is GC3. Early season GC3, love to see it. Oh, it's... Is this your name of your own doing or one of the critters? The critters, is that what they're calling chatters now? Wow, that ceiling bounce was non-existent. Talk about a hiss with the woman? I have no idea what that means. I'm tired. You haven't slept for 27 hours. You keep talking about how you're so tired and how you should go to bed, and you should really just go to bed. Like, I will stream other times. Aha. Oh, they're literally just demo chasing. That's crazy. Why are you entering in this beautiful rank conversation? Honestly, you guys are just chatting so fast, I'm barely reading them just because I'm focusing on the game. It's crazy that people got school. As you sees me also. I mean, it is a Monday. I'm sure most of you guys have school. Oh. All right, guys. I think we're gonna get called there. Good, successful night of streaming. I need to eat something because my lunch is the only thing I'm eating today, and it's been like 500 calories, so I need to eat like 900 more today. Good stream, good 3 hours, and it was a good positive stream. I didn't tilt out, so I mean the moods are resetting. At your bench. So anyway, everybody go to bed. That needs to go to bed, and I'll catch you cats on the flip flop.